It's the NFL on EA Sports, and our focus is on Kyle Pitts. He's more than happy with last week's numbers, going well over 100 yards and scoring twice. It's the Colts and the Dolphins. It's the National Football League on EA.
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. Caldwell to return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
You want to talk about a driven player, partner. This guy is absolutely that person. He doesn't just have goals in this game. He wants to be remembered among the best to play the position, and he treats every game as an audition for that. It's a lofty goal to set for yourself, but we've seen his drive lead to some impressive games from him. Perhaps another one is in store today.
And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Second and 5 at the 28-yard line.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane.
Holding offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still second down.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Caldwell. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. The DeForest Buckner using those big hands and getting in there and bringing him down for the sack. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test the secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. He'll get this one to Pittman. The numbers for him from a week ago. Now you figure that he'll probably be a big factor in this one as well.
No question about it, partner. We just saw right there. They want to get him the ball in space and see what he can do after the catch.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And now a stoppage. And looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. Richardson now on second down. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. You talk about this Miami defense. And they're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked third in the NFL against the pass.
And, hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 27-yard line. Richardson out of the shotgun. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. The Colts at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to take care of business in front of the home crowd last week.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that opener at home, but now things get a little bit tougher. The good thing for them, though, is they take a little extra confidence with them when they head out on the road.
9 yards, and that leaves them just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. 3 tight ends up front here. Third and goal. Taylor. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Looking to pass. Tua. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Tua going to throw. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up second down. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. Across midfield. But he will finally be taken down, but not before he gets it to the Colts' 23-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 54 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
On first down, back to Achane. And a short gain here down to the 22. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. Now second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Dolphins go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 42-yard line. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Richardson off the play fake. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jalen Phillips, the former 1st rounder, getting in there for the sack. The Colts on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession. Richardson working from the gun as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 19.
17 yards. 1st down, Indianapolis.
Richardson. And he fires one incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. Now Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3.
1st and goal, Indianapolis.
They'll look to run with Taylor. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now.
Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Richardson looking to throw. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. KJ Hamler, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Colts are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Miami set to take over. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Clowney. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Now Tua. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, a run by Achane. And able to he'll get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 66 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 45-yard line.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 55 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And Dallas Flowers going to bring this out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. Meanwhile, Richardson's throw pulled in by Woods. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it's 2nd down. Here's Richardson to throw. That's complete to Pierce. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 27-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Colts.
From the shotgun, Richardson. Connecting over the middle with Downs. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
At the 18-yard line.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They run once more with Taylor. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
1st down, Indianapolis.
Richardson to the air on 1st down. Looking for Pearson. He's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts are an extra point away from evening this one up. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Dolphins offense returning to the field. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he'll get about 3 up past the 25. And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Kwity Paye getting in there and burying him behind the line.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. He'll take it at the 42. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Second down, here's Richardson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, here's Tua. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Klein. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Over the middle, complete. That's Hill. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range as well, down at the 17-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
Jalen Waddle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 11-yard line.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And there's a good opportunity to just went awry there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Seibert able to knock this one through. And the Dolphins have come back now to regain the lead. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you up to Orlando to check in. Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the 3rd quarter here. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And Richardson back to throw it. And he's got Pierce. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Colts first down.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 44-yard line. Now it's Richardson. Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
Defense.
So the PI decline, and that'll give them a fresh set of downs.
And when you scout tight ends, one thing you want to know, just how strong they are. And we saw it in evidence there. He was able to fight through all the contact and still secure the football.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 2nd and 5. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Richardson looking to throw this. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Colts. Kyle Pitts, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good 2nd half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 1.
At the Colts 35-yard line.
Here's Tua. The short throw there, that's to Smythe, the tight end. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. Up the middle they go with Mostert. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 2nd down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Gets this one to Hill. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now a toss right side. H.M. with it. And they'll go backwards here. Losing yardage to the 14. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
All eyes on Anthony Richardson as he brings the Colts offense back out there. He really continues to pick apart this defense. Last drive, perfect, and it culminated in his 3rd touchdown pass.
As long as we've been doing this, how many times has a player in this type of a zone described the game as really slowed down?
Yep.
So right now, Instead of warp speed, it's
snail's pace.
Oh, snail's pace for him, and he can do whatever he wants. Feels like he has all the time in the world to throw the ball, and his offensive line has been giving him that.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Jerome Baker in there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Finding Pierce on the crossing route. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce with his second touchdown of the night as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and the lead is up to 8. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was capped off by a touchdown catch from Alec Pierce. Caldwell to return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 3rd down and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run for it with Achane. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Tua on the bootleg here. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Klein. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other.
2nd and 6. At the 48
On 2nd down, Mostert. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on. Back now in Miami. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5. Tua sets up to pass it. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
That's another Dolphins.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to pass. Tua. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
Richardson. Open man Hamler, that's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Richardson to throw. That complete to Downs. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Indianapolis.
Richardson working from the gun. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. On the handoff, this is Taylor. 56 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and it maybe a guard can slide up to the 2nd level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. Richardson looking to throw. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 2nd and 6. Now Richardson. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And it's caught. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to make it a 2-score game. Gay's kick is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Well, we're going to get a timeout as they deal with an injured player, and it's Tyreek Hill who is the man that's in some discomfort right now. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 16-yard line.
From the gun, it's Tua. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open book beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Tua going to throw. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
At the 35-yard line.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Tua. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Dolphins are going to get a fresh set of downs. Tua now on 1st down. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run. Achane. Looking for a crease. Can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Dolphins have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. And he will get into the end end zone as a two-point conversion is successful, and the lead is down to a field goal here in the fourth. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. On the return, here's Dallas Flowers. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit. You tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in place, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
On third down, here's Richardson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing Tua. He throws there, incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. That means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. Now Tua. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. Did he keep those feet in? So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. Tua. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save the timeout. Here's Tua. And he'll just get rid of it.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Tua to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
So a big kick to get this back to even. And now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get it to overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense, just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you. But you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
Pass complete to Taylor. Inside, a minute to go. Here's 2nd and 10 now. Richardson got his man. It's Woods. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. What a way to wrap up the week. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. A give for Taylor running right side. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Fielded at about the 28. Jalen Waddle running out, and that means that the Dolphins ready for another drive on offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Tua. He finds his man complete. That's caught. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Now Tua. This is caught by Waddle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 27. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. On play action, here's Tua. And his throw is incomplete.
Timing is crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Up the middle, Achane. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they'll get him to the ground. And he has another 1st down at the Colts 42.
That's good for the Dolphins. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Tua's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another 1st down at the Colts 26. Achane gets it from the gun. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 83 yards rushing for him now as he was just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. This is caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That could give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off. But in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. And they try to swing it on left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackle.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. They saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
So they do get the short field goal here to get them the all-important overtime lead. But, Charles, you wonder if they'll wind up ruining the fact that they were able to get down into the red zone, yet not able to find the touchdown that would have won them the game.
Brandon, you're absolutely right. In overtime, when you get the ball first, the hope is your opponents never see the football. But now they're going to get a drive to try and win it, or at least keep the game alive with a field goal. And I'm getting a dictionary out to look up ruin.
Richardson dials up the first throw of overtime. Short throw caught by Pitts. Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be second down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He'll drop this down to Taylor. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. A little dinking and dunking that they're doing. At some point, is it appropriate to maybe take a shot?
It is if you feel good about it. But otherwise, you do what a coach told me a long time ago. Take what they give you, but make them tackle. In other words, get it to one of your guys in space. If he makes someone miss, that could turn into the big play you're looking for.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. And Richardson looks to throw once more. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. On 1st down, Richardson. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Here's Richardson. Short throw caught by Pitts. He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that show.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. Now Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Richardson to throw it. That's going to be taken in by Downs. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the run in overtime.